My name is Nikita and I'm a college counselor at Emory. So when I was applying to college, my high school had a college counselor on our team. So she helped with the organization, the logistics, and the quantitative data. What I really struggled with was support on the qualitative data. I knew from a young age I wanted to be a teacher, and I knew my passion and my why for that, but I had a hard time expressing that on paper, and I had a hard time coming up with my personal narrative. So I had a student last year who knew from the get-go that she wanted to be an English professor, but one of her biggest activities that she dedicated a lot of her life to was horseback riding, and she didn't feel like it was important to her story because it wasn't English-facing. So I really encouraged her to put that higher up on her activities list because all of her passions and the leadership and community experience she got was from those lessons learned at the barn. And Preparatory backed me up on that, and we were able to get some really good stories about how she grew as a leader, how she was a mentor to the younger girls at her stable, and I think the schools really liked seeing those aspects of her that weren't just, I want to go to school and be an English professor. So a time I saw the impact of CR review on a student was this past cycle. I was really trying to help my student get 10 activities on her Common App because that's the most you can put. And she had about 9 extracurricular involvements, and we had that one missing spot. So we filled that with her hobby for cooking. She didn't do that in a formal setting at school. It was just something that she did with her family at home and learned to love. And we put that really low on her list. And when it went through the CR cycle, Preparatory noticed that was very low. And they said that was the thing that made her stand out and made her the person she is. So we ended up pushing that higher into one of the top 5 spots, and she ended up writing her personal statement about her love for cooking, how she learned recipes from her grandma, and how she shared that wealth with her school. The student is now going to Clemson. She ended up texting me yesterday that she was at her orientation and thanked me for helping her make her dreams come true. My biggest tip for parents guiding their children is don't apply too much pressure. Let us be the bad guys and you just support our decision. I think the most difficult part about applying to college is really selling yourself. People often have this misinterpretation that you need to have something really dramatic or really show-offish about you to get into really good school, but the best college essays really live in that mundane day-to-day stuff and how you really talk about your passions, and that's how they come to light.